Welcome to SUSD Spotlight, your go-to source for all things happening within the district. Whether it's celebrating student and staff achievements, delving into trending education topics, or highlighting inspiring human interest stories, we've got you covered. Join us as we illuminate the incredible endeavors taking place in our schools and forge connections within our community. Get ready to be informed, inspired, and engaged as we embark on this journey together, spotlighting the extraordinary in SUSD. Welcome to another episode of SUSD Spotlight. Today we are on site at Hohokam Elementary School where we are celebrating their A+ designation by the AEF Foundation.
Dr. Menzel, I'm so excited to be here today and to see the kids and the staff and the community all come together to celebrate this amazing award that they won being an A+ school. And additionally, hear from Chuck Rantala, who's been here for a number of years, but this is sadly his last, and his assistant principal, who he will be passing the torch to, who will be leading the way here in the next school year.
I'm looking forward to hearing what they have to say. Thank you, Christine.
All right.
Well, welcome to another edition of SUSD Spotlight. We are so excited to be here at Hohokam Elementary School today, where we will be celebrating this A+ School of Excellence. And we're joined right now by the fearless leader, Principal Chuck Rantala, and Assistant Principal Maggie Finan. Thanks, guys, for being here.
Thanks for coming.
Chuck, you have served this community for a very long time in a number of different capacities. Tell us a little bit about your journey here to Hohokam.
Well, I taught in SUSD for 12 years, the last 7 of which were at Supai Middle School, now Tonalea Middle School. And then I became an assistant principal at Desert Canyon Elementary, and then transitioned into principal at that school. But when the opportunity came up to come back to the Coronado Learning Community, I jumped at that chance, and I've been at Hohokam since. That was 12 years ago.
So you've been principal here for 12 years?
12 years.
12 years, wow, long time. And it's the end of an era. This is our last year with you.
I don't know if I'd call it an era, but yes, it's the last year here for me.
But leaving the school in very capable and familiar hands, that has to make you feel good, and the community too.
Absolutely, yeah. We are all very excited about that. And keeping things going down the road, and then just keep refining and improving and enhancing it along the way.
And Maggie, in case anybody missed what I was implying here, you, serving now as assistant principal, will be the principal moving forward. How excited are you?
Very excited to start in my new role, and I have also been around at Hohokam for 15 years. I've had my whole teaching career in SUSD, started in 2008, but spent the last 15 years at Hohokam teaching 3rd through 5th grade, and then moving into the AP role in 2023, and now I'm moving on again.
That has to bring you some sense of calm, because this is a big job, but then additionally it's a community you know and clearly love to have been here for all those years. Is there something specific you have in mind for how you'll lead the way?
I just know I have very big shoes to fill, but I'm ready. I'm ready for the task. I'm very close to the families, the students here, and I'm very committed to remaining keeping Hohokam in a positive and warm, welcoming climate, and being known for being student-centered and striving for excellence.
Awesome. Well, and speaking of those big shoes, going out on top, I'd say, for sure, with this A+ School of Excellence Award. Chuck, what did it mean to you to be able to accomplish this?
Yeah, this has been on the radar for some time. We had earned, back when Hohokam was still traditional, we hadn't transitioned away from that traditional label. We earned A+ School of Excellence in the 15-16 school year, and we're set to renew in 2019. So we elected to pause that renewal as we had some other things we were working towards. And then we had a little thing called the COVID pandemic that got in the way as well. But definitely earning this again before leaving was a goal of mine. And I think I mentioned it in the first meeting I had with Dr. Menzel that we would re-earn this before my time was up.
Well, and this is no easy feat. There is a lot of work, and just the journey to becoming an A+ school, and it engages a lot of stakeholders. Maybe you can each sort of speak to me about the role you played in this effort and how it brought everyone together.
Yeah, we had a little team, so we kind of divvied up the writing and had people working on different things. We did some group brainstorming sessions. with the entire staff, really getting those stakeholders involved. I believe we also enlisted our APT executive board with ideas, just making sure we're hitting on the high points, addressing the prompts, and then we have the challenge once. And then the teams wrote, and then we had the challenge of getting under word counts and making it sound like it was a similar voice, not necessarily the exact same voice, but having it not be, really broken up with different writers.
Are students a part of this as well? Is their voice heard in this process as well?
I believe so. And yes, like he said, this was no easy task, but the best part of it was showcasing what we do every day to, help students in our community succeed.
And what do you think really stood out to the judges about Hohokam? Because I think about AVID, and I think about the Coronado Promise and the tight-knit community that's here. And I just wondered if you saw or heard something especially resonate with them.
I think while meeting with them, their biggest thing was the culture and the community, how they felt when they were on campus, that every student's needs were being met, although we have wonderful, excellent programs like you just mentioned, too.
And maybe you could tell us a little bit about those differentiators here at Hohokam specifically. So if families are interested in this A-plus school, what might additionally pique their interest? And I'm sorry I keep going back to AVID, because it is so cool to see the classroom and the projects and the way you really celebrate college and career readiness.
Yeah, we have been doing an annual college showcase that really kind of highlights different colleges for our students, and that's been one of the best pieces of the AVID implementation, is helping students understand the trajectory, elementary, middle, high school, and then what's next. College, career readiness, how will they earn that livable wage and be able to support a family. The AVID, in the A-plus application, you have to have a specialized program, and AVID isn't a program per se. I like to, it's more of a framework, but that was what we wrote about. And just, the high expectations that it provides, rigorous instruction, which are just all great things. Then you tie in that college and career readiness piece, and it really gets our students ready for where they're going next.
I should have asked, for our listeners who maybe don't know the alphabet soup that exists in education, what is AVID? Can you define that for us?
Well, it stands for advancement via individual determination, but it's a framework based on just really good instruction, focusing on writing, inquiry, collaboration, organization, and reading, and coming up with some systems that we can put in place to make sure we have high expectations and we're holding kids to those.
Very good. And the Coronado Promise, being part of the Coronado learning community, I imagine really ties in well with that, the idea of being able to achieve higher education.
Yeah, it definitely is. It helps lower that barrier to cost that comes with it. I had the opportunity to attend that signing last week, and so those students who were at Hohokam, that was my first year here, they were in first grade. So we had a few Hohokam alumni receiving that Coronado Promise last week, so it was really exciting to see where we can take students with a framework like AVID and our initiatives that tie to that, and just getting that rigorous instruction.
And the Coronado Promise, of course, a promise to help with the college tuition and attainment of that degree. And it was neat. I heard there were 38 students initially that were going to earn this scholarship, and then it dropped to 34 because 4 students received a full ride, in fact, to the university that they're planning to attend. So it's quite something, and how cool that you got to experience that whole K-12 cohort go all the way through and be there for that event.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
Very cool. Well, we appreciate all those partners that support things like that. What else really stands out to you about Hohokam when you tour families that really resonates with them?
I think our 21st Century program, the before and after school opportunities that we are able to offer, really keeps families wanting to come to our campus and staying here, as they really rely on some of that before and after school care. We provide food. We have enrichment activities in the morning, like gardening, drawing club. We have free homework help for all of our students that apply to be a part of the High Falcon Academy program. So I think that's another great program.
Very good. And of course, they could schedule a tour online or anything that a family needs to know before heading on down?
Yes.
Just schedule online. And then tell us about what we can expect during today's celebration.
Well, we'll keep it as short and sweet as we can. We'll welcome some guests from the governing board and our superintendent, and some dignitaries from the Arizona Educational Foundation who coordinate the A-plus School of Excellence, but we partnered with our Hohokam APT to split the cost of T-shirts for all of the staff and students. So you're going to see a sea of green today with us wearing the exact same shirt, the A-plus logo, A-plus School of Excellence logo on the back. We'll have some upbeat music and fun and celebrate, and I think Dr. Menzel is going to say a few words as well, and then we will send students back to their schoolhouses or the playground to enjoy a frozen treat that our APT purchased through the nutritional services, so it would meet those nutritional guidelines, and that will send us off, getting real close to summer here, but celebrating our this award because it's really important, and it really shows what we do here, encompasses many things.
Congratulations to the Hohokam staff, students, and community on earning A-plus School of Excellence designation.
So I want to just make sure you know how special you really are. So in Scottsdale Unified School District, we have 29 schools. Hohokam is one of 29. And you are one of only 3 this year to get an A-plus rating. So you need to give yourselves a pat on the back. So I am so proud of each and every one of you. I look forward to the great things you're going to do as you move on your educational journey. And I want to thank the teachers and staff here during Teacher Appreciation Week for all that you pour into the success of our young scholars. So thank you so much. Thank you, Principal Rantala, and congratulations.
Mr. Eric Rodriguez from the Arizona Educational Foundation is going to say just a few things.
This award is a recognition for all the amazing work that all of the students have been doing, all the teachers have been doing, the community members, the parents, the teachers, the superintendents, and the leaders of the schools. But the students that get to walk into the school next year and the following year, those are students who are going to be walking into an A-plus school. And that is because of all of you. So again, congratulations. Keep up the wonderful work. And never forget that you always have an opportunity to open doors for others, because that's what you get to do every single day when you come to school. Okay? Congratulations, Falcons. A-plus school.
So my name is Ellie, and I am in student leadership. I think all the students treat each other very nicely.
Hi, my name is Sergio, and I've been at Hohokam since pre-K, and overall it's just a really great school. Every day is a great day at this school, and it is a very awesome school with a ton of student-friendly teachers, and everyone is super friendly around campus, and every day is a good day here.
Hi, my name is Isaiah, and the A-plus celebration is about our school getting A-plus and all the things it has to come for us. Hohokam, I think, is a very great school and great district, SUSD.
All right.
What a great way to round out the year and to round out a career. Congratulations on all of it. We always like to ask our guests as we're wrapping up the show to share with us a special educator that they've had either in their K-12 journey, college, you name it, somebody who really inspired them as we elevate, especially this week, Teachers Appreciation Week. We want to honor the profession. So Chuck, we'll start with you.
Yeah, one of my high school's teachers' name was Mr. Dillon. This is in Rochester, Michigan, and I really don't remember much about the content, believe it or not, but it was just the way he interacted with us. He made us really feel like people. His questions, conversations, part of the reason I'm a teacher and an educator now.
Wow, cool.
For me, Miss Rogers. She was my 10th grade ELA teacher in Vancouver, Washington, and really inspired me to become a teacher, and that's why I was a 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade reading teacher for so many years before moving on.
Wow, that's so great to hear. Well, thank you both for your time today, for all that you do to serve our community and the students here at Hohokam. We're excited about the celebration. So Dr. Menzel, what was your favorite part of the celebration?
Well, it was an incredible environment, but I love seeing the entire student body together wearing the same A-plus t-shirts and chanting A-plus school, A-plus school. It was a vibrant environment and so exciting to see how the kids are embracing the work of the teachers, their own work in terms of their own learning, and to celebrate in that environment was just really amazing.
The Sea of Green was really special, and I even liked what the guest speaker from the AEF had to share with the students, that this is a gift you give the next cohort of kids that come through the door. They've really all created something very special for other families to also now come and enjoy.
And I was actually really encouraged when he said, how many of you have little brothers or sisters? And a bunch of hands went up, because that's really good for enrollment.
Yeah. Paving the way. And Dr. Menzel, heartfelt, bittersweet too, because a huge celebration, but what a way for Chuck to go out on top.
Well, an incredible leader. He was recognized last year by Maricopa County as a distinguished principal, and now he's able to celebrate an A-plus designation at Hohokam. He had these goals for himself, and he's passing the torch to Maggie, who's going to do an incredible job leading Hohokam forward in the future. And that concludes this episode of SUSD Spotlight.
We hope you enjoyed this episode, and will pitch us ideas for future episodes on our website, susd.org/spotlight.